Alright, well, I don't think I learned all that much. Yeah, we're gonna go do that right now, or I'm gonna forget. We could also give the upgrade to Corentin, but we're not going to. Ooh. Boy, I like all those. Oh, I like all of these. Okay, Frederica's glass cannon confirmed. What she needs more than damage is the ability to, like, act frequently. So we're definitely going with KO TP+. Anyone else we can, like, upgrade? No. Can I buy new materials now that we're in a new chapter? No. I could buy these, but I only have so much money. I'm gonna maybe hold back for a bit. Also, I'm pretty sure I got an accessory at some point. Oh, decrease damage taken while being hit from behind. Who does that tend to happen to a lot? Honestly, Serenoa. Because I end up sending him out more often to attack. Plus, like, anything that keeps him up more often is, worth it. Alright, let's get out of here. I think we've learned everything we can from the town. Eridor already has a passive skill that, that limits the amount of damage he takes on backstabs. So he doesn't need it. I don't know if the benefits would stack, in which case he would basically take, like, less damage from the back than from the front, I think. But his survivability is already totally fine. Lord of House Telior came all this way to ask for an alliance, but just between you and me, they wouldn't be of much help in a battle. House Telior is indeed not known for their prowess on the battlefield, but I do not know if we have the luxury of choosing our allies now. Ooh, okay. I thought I was done, but I wasn't done. Yeah, I'm gonna say nah. I don't trust him. Like, we have very little to gain and a lot to potentially lose.
Serenoa.
It would be best for us to refuse Lord Silvio's proposal. I believe his offer to be one worth considering, but if you have any reservations on the matter, I would hear them. Claiming victory in our last battle was no easy feat, and our soldiers have suffered for it. Must we consider taking the field again so soon? Well, I mean, that's not really up to us. I mean, I know we're talking about leading a counteroffensive, but if we don't do that, they're just going to bring the fight back to us. There are people out there who will stop at nothing to see you dead. I think it unwise to leave the domain at this time. Lord Silvio is a man loyal only to himself and one of unfavorable repute with his people. I advise you not to put too much faith in him. Trust me, friend, I know Lord Silvio to be unworthy of our faith. He cowered in Telior as the Esfrosti army laid siege to Whiteholm Castle. But to think even the people distrust him proves to me that our judgment was correct.
Moreover,
I care not for whatever Lord Silvio may or may not be plotting. If he intends to use us, I say we use him in kind. Unless he is planning to set, like, why is no one considering the possibility that what he is plotting is to sell us out? Because that's the most obvious thing for him to be planning, is to buddy up with the Esfrosti, with the duchy, and to sell us out under the guise of banding together. And that's one we don't escape from unscathed. Yep.
here's what I think.
Nah, let's not. I say we join forces with House Telior. The more of us, the better. But I can see you don't quite agree, lad. I mean, we don't have... Like, yeah, the party doesn't have the information that I have from having seen those scenes, having seen all the scenes in all the different areas from a third-person perspective. Like, they haven't seen all that. But they do know that he just sat around and did nothing while the Capitol was on fire. And we also know that, you know, everybody in the realm knows him to be someone who looks out for himself first. So, I mean, like, his reputation precedes him. We don't know how sketchy he is or what he's up to. But, like, he's certainly capable of selling us out. If it would benefit him. Which it absolutely would. Esfrost is no doubt watching our every move. Leaving our domain may alert him to an alliance and put us in even more danger. Time is of the essence right now. General Evlora is likely desperate to reclaim her honor with a rematch sooner than later. Heavy bounty weighs upon Roland's head. We do not... The bounty is also true. Literally, like... If Silvio Telior is as much of a money-grubbing, like, greed hound as he's made out to be, they might sell us out just for the bounty.
You're onto something.
No denying that, lad. There's no telling what sort of shady fellows are lurking about, looking to line their pockets with the prince's demise. Even if we could trust Lord Silvio, there's no guarantee his soldiers wouldn't try to get their hands on his highness. In fact, this is just what Esfrost might have been hoping for with that bounty.
Tough spot we're in.
In any case, it looks like you got something else on your mind. Could it be you've got suspicions of Lord Silvio? Lord Silvio left the safety of his own domain to come here, something I doubt he would do if he feared an attack from the duchy. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, he didn't leave his territory during the attack. And is technically still, like, should technically still consider himself an enemy of the Esfrosti army, unless he knows he isn't one. If he was truly worried for Roland's safety, I think he would suggest fortifying ourselves in Castle Wolffort rather than venturing to... This I have literally already said. Silvio did not leave Telior even when the capital was taken, which makes me wonder why he would leave a safe haven now. This is the one that unlocks, which makes me think it's the best one to choose, but it isn't always. This is one I was thinking before. But this is too interesting. The idea of, like, maybe he has a backroom deal that we don't know about.
Are you joking?
You mean to say it's strange for them to be acting now after the capital's been taken? I'll admit it's suspicious, but I hate having to be suspicious. 3 high houses are the pillars of Glenbrook. We should be working together, not wasting our time figuring out each other's intentions. What a sorry state we're in. Yeah, that's fair.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how about no? Lord Serenoa, I believe we must use every tool available to us if we are to survive. We do not know why Frost invaded Glenbrook. I think at best we be cautious and not rush headlong into an alliance. We leave ourselves vulnerable by venturing outside. Yes, this, actually. Quite true. If we were met by the Frosty forces outside the castle, we could neither drive them back nor retreat.
In that case...
Even so, I do not think we can stay holed up in Castle Wolffort forever.
Lord Serenoa.
We never know when the Frosty army will strike next. Is it truly safe to leave our domain at a time like this? As Telior is not known for their prowess in battle, would there be any merit in allying ourselves with them? The Duchy has placed a heavy bounty upon Roland's head. Perhaps what Lord Silvio came here for is not an alliance, but to seize Prince Roland.
Interesting indeed.
I will not deny the possibility. If we think of Frost's actions of late, it would not surprise me if they had already brought House Telior to heel in secret. However, we cannot ignore the fact that the strength of our forces pales in comparison to that of Frost.
So,
are you not concerned about the size of our own army? Even if I were, I doubt House Telior could be of much help there. Size of one's forces is an important factor in war, and it is true that House Telior does not have many soldiers at its disposal. But neither do we. As such, we shouldn't be so hasty in turning away any numbers we can get. Alright, I feel like I've turned a couple of them. We should be good. We good? We good.
It is time to cast our votes.
I hope we get one of these later on where, like, where the party is, like, heavily tilted in one direction or another. Because thus far, it's like, there's one swing vote that I have to persuade, and it's not hard to do. I kind of hope that we get one where it's like, if you want to go the direction you want to go, you really have to pull people back from the other side.
Do we accept House Telior's proposal, or go our own way? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready. I believe in you.
All right. Well, that's basically all we needed.
You make a convincing argument, my lord.
That's 4-0.
You have my vote.
That's 6. Eridor?
Forgive me, lad.
That's fine.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear where we're at. I kind of wish they didn't say, like, the people you're trying to convince, I wish they didn't actually tell you. As usual, Eridor stands alone against many. That's okay. We love him for that. Yeah, I wish they didn't tell me. I wish they didn't tell me what the, what people are voting for when they're voting. Because it takes all the, like, once you see that you, like, flipped one swing vote, it's like, okay, well, the rest of this is pointless. I already know what happened.
The way forward is decided. We deny House Telior's proposal and weather this fight alone.
I mean, not necessarily alone. Another thing about this is, like, we do have another house to ally with.
Are you mad? You would stand idly by while our kingdom is in grave danger.
No.
This is the path we have chosen. I hope you understand.
I do not. You must reconsider. Or else House Telior too will face Esfrost's wrath.
And why would that be our concern? We are in no condition to fight, Lord Silvio. It is as simple as that.
Then I pray something more than death awaits us both.
But, like, what do you mean more than death? You mean, like, do you mean, like, better than death or worse than death? I guess we need to keep rotating.
Lord Silvio of Telior offers the solitary House Wolffort an ally, and a place of protection for Roland.
We told him to get the hell out.
Serenoa chooses to walk his own path, even if he must do so alone. Silvio leaves with a disquieting look in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
No! Spare me! I beg you!
That's enough, Rufus.
You call these men soldiers, Silvio? They haven't got any spine.
Save your anger for House Wolffort. We will strike at their castle soon enough.
Oh, really?
Ha! Sounds like they saw straight through your stupid plan.
Ha!
What could a lowly bounty hunter know of a lord's struggles? Without Roland, my house is doomed.
Uh-huh.
They call you Hero's Bane, right? That is all you need do.
And do it I shall. The only one you need alive is the prince, right?
Oh, man, Man, I feel smart. I'm so glad we got that scene. I'm so happy. Objectively correct decision. Well, hey there, like, Atelier character. Also, hi, Sadie. Well, we haven't done any fighting today, and it's been like 2 hours. It's been like an hour and a half.
We have 2 patients, both with extraordinary fevers. The Rozellan is unresponsive.
Well, I can't tend to both unless you can give me 2 more pairs of arms.
Let me help. I've just completed my training, and I'll do whatever it takes to save them.
Are there no real doctors left? Fine, come. We're losing precious time.
Leave the Rozellan. We must prioritize the believer.
As you wish.
But the Rozellan will die unless we do something.
Do they not teach the order of things in school these days?
So if they do, what does the order of things have to do with saving lives?
Not all lives are weighted the same.
Oh,
you would do well to remember
my God.
Quickly, Medina, these people are dying as we bicker.
All lives don't even matter.
I couldn't save him.
Oh!
I was the one following them. It's all my fault.
Where are you going? Medina!
Oh, that's a goddamn gut punch. Wow.
I beg your pardon, Lord Serenoa, but a doctor from the Ministry requests an audience with...
My name is Medina. I've heard much about your house and simply had to see it for myself.
Yeah, you're in.
Insolence is this? Stand down. Pray tell, what brings you before me?
It is said House Wolffort possesses a relic known as the Scales of Conviction. Is this true?
It is. We turn to the scales for guidance in times of trouble.
Then, I wonder if they might guide me forward as well. I had a crisis of confidence. A man was counting on me to save his life, and I let him die.
Great, you're in.
I cannot let this happen again. I wish to save all the lives I can, regardless of country or creed.
Oh, you're so in.
Pray grant me the chance to consult the scales, that I might walk the righteous path.
The scales are merely a tool to an end. They are not a magical window into the future. When decisions must be made, all in this house have a say. We choose as best we're able and strive to ensure we chose wisely.
You mean you strive not to regret your decision?
That is all one can do. Forgive me if this is not the answer you sought.
Then, would House Wolffort accept my aid if I offered it, my lord?
If you would serve as a physician, that would be a boon. For we fear the war is far from over.
I would be honored, my lord. I would see what I could do to rewrite the order of things.
And let us walk the path together.
I am at your service, my lord.
All right, what do you got? And you're on the bench. Which is sad, because I like you. I like everything that you're about. But... expert in healing items, sit the fuck down.
I beg you, sir, give me one more chance. I shall not fail again.
Didn't we already see this? We already established this. I didn't even know the shops didn't have unlimited healing items for sale because I've not been buying them. I just only use them in an emergency. I'm not gonna have an entire character in my party that's specifically just for that.
We are already taking measures against House Wolffort. A suitable pawn has showed itself before us.
Yeah, that'd be Telior.
Though perhaps
called the hell out of it.
More wary of my own family than any other.
Huh?
Falks is all that remains of the 3 high houses. I trust you know what to do, Avlora.
Oh no.
Lord Landroy Fox is famed for his bow arm.
He had the pluck to fire at your master during the war. Do you think you can best him?
This right here.
Lord Landroy Fox is famed for his bow arm.
You can almost see the, like, 1,000-yard stare in her eyes as she has flashbacks to Huette just pelting her from the rooftop.
Lord Landroy Fox is famed for his bow arm.
Bow arm.
Without a doubt.
Anything but bows. I can't handle another bow. They're still pulling the arrowheads out of my armor. Oh, hey.
I don't know what to expect now that Frost's taken over Glenbrook.
I heard they put a huge bounty on the prince's head. We can make a killing if we catch him.
This theme is so good.
Royalty, but the prince of a crumbling kingdom.
They'd probably kill him if we turn him over.
The reward is tempting, though.
The reward is tempting, though.
All right, well, I guess we're going to have another run-in with Team Rocket at some point. That's all right. I kind of like them. But in that Team Rocket sort of like, they're idiots, but they're harmless kind of way.
The Telior army has entered our domain.
So on one hand, this is my fault. On the other hand, we avoided a much worse fate. Lufia 2 dumb? No. Nobody's that dumb. But also, it wasn't the bandits in Lufia 2 that were dumb. It was everyone else, because as dumb as the bandits were, everyone else just stood around and let them do whatever they wanted.
Yes, the Vanguard is nearing Castle Wolffort as we speak. It will not be long until the rest arrive.
I knew his intentions were not as pure as he made them seem. But to think he would attack so soon after proposing an alliance.
Yeah, it's almost like he's not trustworthy.
Lord Silvio has been in contact with Frost.
There is a reason he is known as an opportunist. This was all a plan to destroy us.
So he wished to secure Prince Roland to use as leverage with Frost.
Correct.
I was also told that House Telior has hired a man named Rufus as a bodyguard.
What do you know about this man?
He's a bounty hunter known as Hero's Bane. whose only loyalty is to coin.
That's kind of
That
how
said, he's claimed the
mercenaries
lives of
work.
Countless famed warriors. It would be wise not to underestimate him.
To think Lord Silvio would hire such a man.
It means he's serious. We must plan accordingly.
Understood. Gather the others. We have much to discuss.
Shoutouts to Eridor being like, yeah, I mean, like, I know he could be stabbing us in the back, but I hate doubting people. This is dumb. How do you feel now?
So Silvio has betrayed us.
If he was ever, in fact, on your side in the first place.
You are correct. He most likely wishes to use you to curry favor with Aesfrost.
That bastard! To think he would throw his own countrymen underfoot.
We haven't time to get emotional, Eridor. They are on their way here.
I beg to differ. There's no better time. I'm trembling with rage.
That's good. Use that. Channel it.
We'll teach those traitorous bastards a lesson.
I know you will, Hewitt.
Yet more bloodshed for my sake.
Prince Roland, we have no choice but to act.
And the enemy is our former compatriots. They may well know about the traps below.
That's fine. I wasn't going to use them anyway.
On at the gates.
We need all the help we can get. Please fight with us.
This is no time to waver. We must stand together if we wish to survive.
Yes. Together we can overcome this. To arms!
So it has come to this. Let's be prepared now that House Telior marches against us. Oh. Town lies past the gates. I won't let a single one of those traitorous bastards through. Townspeople have been evacuated to the castle. We cannot let House Telior make it past the walls. Aesfrost captured the capital and dealt a heavy blow to our forces. Can only surmise House Telior now cowers in fear of the duchy's strength. The fear is understandable. I imagine they will retreat if they find themselves fighting a losing battle. I concur. Lord Silvio is a desperate man, but one who values his own life above all else. He would no doubt retreat were the tides of battle no longer in his favor, assuming he were on the field, that is. If he isn't, the battle would hinge on his hired sword Rufus. There's no telling what that man is capable of, making him far more of a nuisance than Lord Silvio himself. Thought we could rest for a bit, but I was wrong. Ooh. Everything is progressing apace, my lord. The barriers will be ready by the time the enemy arrives. But the townspeople grow weary. We must stop Lord Silvio at the gates, no matter the cost. I feel like we can do that. I'm feeling more confident. I heard Lord Silvio's hired a bodyguard who calls himself Hero's Bane. I admit I'm a little envious of the name. It's not bad. It's a pretty good name, I guess. Begrudgingly. I know it's safe for us to stay in the castle, but sometimes it gets hard to breathe in there with all the other townsfolk. I was prepared to lose my home in the battle, but it still stands thanks to you. Count my blessings to have a kind ruler like you. The town took the brunt of the damage in the last battle. It would stand to reason that we now make our stand here at the castle walls. The town is still in one piece, but I cannot say the same of the people's hearts. Lord Silvio's betrayal of their trust is unforgivable. Quietus and I. Ooh. Oh, that's 3 iron. That's very nice. The kingdom's been brought to civil war, and for what? We don't actually know, but I guess it's whatever's in the mines? I cannot forgive Lord Silvio for turning us against our own countrymen. As a fellow servant to the crown, I will kick his ass. 1 arrow at a time. Tellior is a high house, just like Wolffort. Well, not anymore, they're not. But now we have to turn our blades against them. Wonder what the Holy State thinks of our situation. We went to their aid during the Salt Iron Horde. Hey, Jolly Green 303, thank you for following. Welcome in. We're making enemies here. What happened so far? We did some menuing and some upgrading, and then House Tellior showed up, Silvio showed up and was like, hey, we should all fight together. Why don't you all come to my backyard and we'll have a big old barbecue and be good friends and we'll all fight back the duchy together. And then we were like, huh, that sounds like bullshit. So we told him no, and now he's attacking us. And meanwhile, Hyzant is, Oh, interesting. I would assume that the accept Silvio's proposal battle probably has something to do with like revealing the betrayal when you get there. Like you show up and then you like uncover the betrayal and then you kind of like fight your way out or something like that. You can confirm or deny as vaguely as you see fit. There is a good chance I probably won't play this game multiple times to see multiple playthroughs. Or at least not on stream. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that's the way it's structured, is like a lot of the same events happen, but in a different order and under different circumstances. Intriguing. Yeah, because it stands to reason that, like, if you give up Roland, Silvio wouldn't have anything to ask you for. Semi-confirm, okay. Alright, what's the deal with Hyzant? We need all the help we can get, but asking Hyzant for aid might result in a war, not a... Yeah... I mean, that brings everybody into the fray, right? Alliance has been shattered and House Tellior has turned against us. Seems almost foolish to rely on the goodwill of others now. Nah, let's not, like... I'm still banking on House Wolffort. Though maybe I shouldn't. We share a common enemy with Hyzant. To that end, I surmise the Holy State is waiting to see if... Yeah, that's probably it. Byzantians owe us their lives, and yet they're sizing us up while we struggle. Yes, that's correct. Nations operate on more than just emotions and unpaid debts, I'm afraid. Yeah, I guess. But maybe that means Hyzant will come to our aid if we prove ourselves formidable. This is our chance to show the realm what happens when they make an enemy of our house. Yeah, so let's kick ass. Is that everybody? Did I talk to everybody? I think that's everybody. So if it weren't bad enough, they're throwing in their lot with the cutthroats who slayed our king. Now they're after his son. Spineless coward will regret ever marching against us. Neither here nor that mercenary will get any mercy from me. All right, Eridor's in. He's got some shit to work out. I think I picked everything up. Let's conclude. Are we gonna do the thing we always do, where we let them take position all around the battlefield before actually confronting them? Give them all the favorable high ground and shit? Recommended level 12. We're somewhat close to that. We're mostly 11, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. All right, what's going on here?
My lord, House Telior's betrayal has been confirmed.
Landroid Falks has been really talking a big game. And he's saying all the right things. But he has yet to actually do anything.
It appears Lord Silvio plans to launch a surprise attack on House Wolffort.
This is absolute madness. To think I would see the day 3 high houses fight each other. The glorious Glenbrook of the past is no longer. The dark days of war are upon us once more.
I mean, yes.
My lord, the Esfrosti army has entered our domain. They demand our surrender.
Right.
Ready your bows. It is time they witness the true valor of the high houses.
Oh, they're dead. Warlock, I'm going to say hold on the spoilers from your path in case there is a because I don't know how much of the stuff that you've seen from your path will necessarily, like, still play into mine, if that makes sense. All right, let's save. I'm curious, though, how far into the game are you? Because I thought you'd finished it, but it sounds like you're still in the middle somewhere. So I'm curious what chapter you're on. Oh, that's okay. I'm on chapter 8, I think, so that's not too far past where I'm at. I assume we'll probably get to at least 9 before we're done today.
We should meet again like this, Lord Silvio.
Yeah, it's almost like you were just here a few minutes ago. Yeah, I hope he starts feeling better, and I hope you don't get it too bad.
Agreed, Lord Serenoa. I beg you to reconsider and entrust Prince Roland to us. If you do, I promise to put in a good word with the Archduke.
Oh! I cannot do that. We follow the path we believe in, no matter how treacherous the road.
Also, at this point, we have already killed several retinues of Esfrosti soldiers because we rebuffed their demands. So what is your good word going to do for us at this point?
Unlike a certain opportunist.
Your lofty convictions will not change reality. If you lose, nothing remains. Not house nor loyalty. Not even your silly beliefs or your life.
So just don't lose.
Defeat you, Lord Silvio, and hold fast to our beliefs until the end.
Yeah, don't lose.
Try
Easy.
as you might, you will never prevail. Now, Rufus.
And then he runs away.
Hero's bane earned his name.
All right, then. Now, I did pick up some iron. So I'm wondering if it would be prudent to drop an upgrade before we start. Oh! Defeat Rufus. Specifically and individually. What's he looking like stat-wise? Alright. Yeah. Basically Evlora. Not actually as strong as Evlora, at least in terms of HP. What do you got? Resist instant death. Well, yeah, I mean, that's understandable. Yo, that's some art. That is some art. Damn. Immunity to paralysis, silence, and sleep. Immunity to temptation. Temptation? I haven't even seen that yet. Confusion, I'm assuming, or something like that. Bolster. Oh, God. Jeez. Okay. Strength and physical defense, not magic defense. So we'll be burning him. Physical damage to a single enemy and lower their physical defense for 3 turns. Okay. Alright. Cool, cool. Oh boy. I do not want you to... Okay. Let's back up. Who are we taking into this? You don't have to recommend Huette to me. That's a foregone conclusion. You're out. Yeah, maybe. You are probably out. Decoy too strong. You're in, you're in. God, this is always a tough choice. I gotta get Eridor in. I would like to get her in. Okay, you're out.
Ready and
You're in. And I think I can go healer for healer and be okay.
You got it.
Okay, let me look through this again. I could bench Piccoletta for this. It feels risky going into this with only one healer. Especially when it's a healer I haven't used before. I really like Decoy a lot, but if I've got Anna for backstabs and I've got Eridor for tanking... Oh, I could bench Benedict.
But of course.
Alright, so then the spread is melee DPS, tank, magic, and tactics. Range DPS, basically melee DPS and tactics, magic, tactics, healing. That should be fine. But if we're putting anybody over here, it's gonna be... Yeah. I need you in the middle to block paths. Although... Melee and melee up front. Actually, I sort of feel like keeping Huette more centralized maybe makes more sense. Although I suppose I'm short on actual deployment spots, aren't I? Let's try that. I'll have her pop a decoy down there to maybe throw the ranks into disarray a little bit. We got healing on either side. Throw the melee units up front. Healers and casters in the back. Tricky tactics types on the sides. And then... I guess it's too late to hit up the encampment, huh? That's fine, let's just go for it. I feel bad about benching Medina because she's damn cute and I like everything about her, except for her actual capabilities.
It looks like House Wolffort has yet to recover from their last battle.
You keep saying that, but everyone's at full health.
All the better for us, I say.
This should be fun. Show no mercy to anyone under their banner.
Silvio's army approaches. Everyone prepare for battle. We have the high ground. We must use our position wisely.
Man, you just can't say that anymore. Yeah, thank you for reminding me about using Quietus. As I've gone like 8 battles not remembering that it's a thing. Appreciate that.